right, now let's see what's happening in the global space. The first one may concern you. Yes, the United States Supreme Court is currently hearing arguments on President Donald Trump's executive order concerning birthright citizenship. Yeah, I think that case started yesterday. Hundreds of Nigerians who have sought citizenship through that means could be affected. The court is expected to deliver its ruling by the end of June, though a quicker decision remains a possibility. The executive order, which took effect upon Trump's resumption in office in January, seeks to deny citizenship to children born on the American soil to parents who are in the country unlawfully or on a temporary basis. So we'll see what happens. We have to count down to June. It's one of the changes that President Trump hopes to bring to the White House. And from there, we go to Japan, where the economy shrank for the first time in a year, contracting 0.2% in the March quarter as exports declined sharply. Preliminary government data has shown this today. The gross domestic product data was poorer compared to the 0.1% contraction expected by economists. On an annualized basis, Japan's GDP contracted 0.7% in Q1. Also, more than 0.2% fall expected, according to Reuters poll. Export fell quarter on quarter, shedding 0.8%. As uncertainties caused by U.S. President Donald Trump's trade policies affected the country's export-heavy economy. Domestic demand, however, was a bright spot, growing 0.6% in the same quarter and adding 0.7 percentage points to the GDP. On a year-on-year basis, however, Japan's GDP expanded 1.7%. That's the largest expansion since the first quarter of 2023 and a stronger showing compared to the 1.3% growth seen in the fourth quarter. In China, the country has temporarily paused export restrictions targeting 28 American companies on the heels of the trade truce that Beijing has reached with the Trump administration over the weekend in Switzerland. But China is continuing to block exports from that country of 7 rare earth metals to the U.S., whose defense, energy, and automotive industries rely on those metals. According to the Geneva Trade Statement, China has agreed to adopt all necessary administrative measures to suspend or remove the non-tariff countermeasures taken against the United States since April 2, 2025. One of those countermeasures is the rare earth export curbs. When asked about the rare earth control during a regular press conference, China's Ministry of Commerce spokesperson said it did not have any information to provide. On April 4, China announced a package of retaliatory measures against President Donald Trump's Liberation Day tariffs, including placing the export restriction on 7 rare earth metals. Some of those lutetium, terbium, scandium, and the others, 7 of them. Well, it's unclear why the rare earths control were not included when the Chinese Commerce Ministry announced easing of other non-tariff countermeasures from April. On Wednesday, China had removed 28 American companies from its export controls list for dual-use items, and it's going to last for 90 days. It also took 17 companies off its unreliable entity list, including 11 for 90 days. On the same day, the Commerce Ministry issued a statement on China's efforts to clamp down on smuggling of rare earths and the need for broader government control of the metals for national security. That's what they said. Still in China, the solar companies will continue their expansion into emerging overseas markets during that 90-day tariff truce between the U.S. and China that brings a more stable trade environment. This was revealed by company executives, and they said the easing of tariff policies between China and the U.S. is conducive to providing a relatively stable overseas trade environment for solar and energy storage sector.